Our BYU TV special continues. This is 100 seasons of BYU football, a century of celebration for sure. I'm your host, Spencer Linton, and it is now my significant pleasure to welcome to the stage the great Patti Edwards, who is joined. Yes. Patti is joined by one of the great BYU quarterbacks, Brandon Doman, and the voice of the Cougars, Greg Wrubell. And we're focusing specifically on Lavell's final season, the year 2000. We'll get in a few minutes to the Bronco Mendenhall era and independence and take us up to the year 2024. But we do need to look back on what was a remarkable season, which provided us one last miracle against Utah to close out the 2000 season. But Patti, first and foremost, as you are greeted and have a chance to meet with so many of the people that you have influenced so greatly, how would you sum up your emotions in a moment like this?
Very close to the surface. It's great to see these young gentlemen that I knew as kids grow into fine young men who are contributors to their families and to the communities that they live in. So it's emotional and happy moments, happy moments.
Let's relive some of those happy moments. Brandon, you started the 2000 season on the bench. You were the third-string quarterback, but very quickly found yourself as the starter of the last two games that Lavell Edwards was the head coach at BYU for. What was that like for you, knowing that, oh man, I'm the guy, and this is Coach Edwards' final season?
Well, I'll never forget him announcing to the team right before we started our first game that this was going to be the last season. And we felt, Kalani and Chris, and we felt quite a unique responsibility to send him out right. And it had been a tough year. It had been a tough season, and we were going into the last home game of the season. And in came walking Gordon B. Hinckley into the locker room right before the game started, and it happened to be my first start as the quarterback. Both of the quarterbacks that were in front of me on the roster had been injured, and so it was quite a unique moment. I'll never forget three men with trench coats and top hats in the security guards, and one of them happened to be the prophet. And he looked at the team, gathered us together, and said, "This is a pretty significant night, and we're going to do this for Lavell." And then he looked at us, and I think he was pointing at Kalani, but he said, "Don't muff it." And I have a picture in my bedroom at my house of that night of President Hinckley saying, "Don't muff it." We weren't going to muff it for him that night. He walked out on the field with Patti, and they had a little platform out in the field, and they renamed the stadium that night from Cougar Stadium to the Lavell Edwards Stadium. And they were emotional, rightfully so. And I just am so grateful. It changed my own personal life, and I think all of us can say that. But me personally, I know for myself, it changed my life. Just that night and that experience, to be a part of it, and what transpired after that, being a part of Lavell Edwards' final season and getting to be his quarterback in his last two games was an absolute dream come true for me. And I just love him, and I'm grateful that he had the confidence he had in all of us, and to give that confidence to me in that last moment has been a blessing forever.
Greg, you had been the sideline reporter for a number of years, and were about to take over as the play-by-play voice. But what was that moment when you saw Lavell and Patti, and they're on that platform, and Lavell Edwards Stadium became an official thing? What was that like for you, walking that unique media and fan line where you were?
It was my last season on the sidelines, and I had my backpack full of electronics strapped to me, and so much so that Rob Morris still calls me to this day Rocket Man because of how I used to look back then. And I remember being part of that huddle on the field. I had my mic out, and I was trying to give the on-field perspective as Patti and Lavell and so many family members looked to the top of the stadium to see that sheet come down, or the cover come down, and the name be revealed. And I remember thinking that I was seeing such genuine awe and surprise and emotion and happiness, and Patti and Lavell like they're really doing this. This is now going to be our state. Our name will be on this. I remember seeing in their faces just such a genuine sense of, is this really happening kind of thing? And yet nothing more deserved than for them and their family to have that happen on that day. It was a special, special moment. I remember how the air felt that afternoon, everything about it. And I remember of that entire season, all I remember really are two games: the special final home game and the special final away game. You know, and two really, really unique and special wins. And that's what stands out to me from that year, is how it ended. It ended in the most perfect and poetic and blessed way. I didn't want it to happen any other way than the way it did.
Patti, as you look back on those last two wins that Greg just referenced, obviously the emotions of having the stadium named after your husband, Lavell, and then watching Brandon and the team go out and dominate New Mexico, and then you watch the miracle unfold at the University of Utah. What was that like for you, supporting Lavell in those moments in those last two games?
We were very surprised when the stadium was named after Lavell, and there are so many other names that should be on that stadium. The players that played for him and the coaches that coached with him. Lavell was a genius of hiring good people and then letting them do their job. But it was an exciting time for us. Surprising. It was a surprising time. And then at the Utah game, when I was there, I thought, oh, I just want to win this game so badly, and then my life's going to begin again. We're going to go on a mission. We're going to do some fun things. But thanks to you, we won the game, and it was interesting to me. Two things happened on the way. Do you want to hear? On my way to the stadium to get in to hug my husband. One is I saw this woman walking toward me in a red cape, and she opened her arms to me, and it was Vicki McBride, Ron McBride's wife. And she hugged me and said, I'm happy for you. And then one of the first people that raised his hand when I did get in the stadium, and Lavell was on your shoulder, was Fred Whittingham. He was up there to shake Lavell's hand. And I think that's what football is. No matter who you're playing against or who you are working with, you respect them, and they become your friends. And football is a great area to make wonderful friendships, and I feel lucky.
Patti Edwards, ladies and gentlemen. And you got Chris Smith and Chad Lewis the ball more when you weren't throwing enough to the tight ends.
I know, and wasn't Lavell stupid for not throwing to them sooner?
Oh, that is so good. We appreciate all three of you being with us. And Patti, just so eloquent in everything that you say and you do. And let me collectively speak for everyone in the room and watching live or who will watch retroactively that we love you and we love Lavell. And we appreciate you.
Thank you.